Hello, my beautiful butterflies. My name is Ashlie, A-S-H-L-I-E, and don't you forget to subscribe to me. Today, like I promised, I'm going to be going through my eyeshadow palette collection. I counted, I have 130 palettes. So without further ado, let's get into it. Disclaimer, I laid out my palettes all over my bedroom floor. And the disclaimer is that I have not used every single eyeshadow palette.
I have a small problem, a small addiction.
And it is called purchasing palettes. I also have a lot of subscriptions through Boxycharm, etc. and friends at work that know I love makeup. So they also give me palettes at work. So I had to quick do a recount and I have near almost 140 eyeshadow palettes. I'm going to start off with my Boxycharm. Here is one of my favorites, the Illuminati X Isa by Isabel Badea. Here is this gorgeous color story right here. I have Spectrum Prism Makeup. There's that color right here. And this from Boxycharm, Hello Charmer. Here's gorgeous shimmers, just beautiful. And I have Studio Makeup Ease to Wear eyeshadow. It's more neutral colors. Anastasia, I have Soft Glam 2, Subculture and Sultry. The Soft Glam 2 looks like this, very natural. If I only had to have one palette, this would definitely be one of them. It is just gorgeous. Then Subculture, Anastasia, here it is.
You could tell I liked that color right here. Whew, gorgeous.
And also Sultry. I have to say I love all my Anastasia palettes. They are just absolutely stunning. Easy to work with, easy to build, a lot of pigment, just absolutely stunning. I actually have two that are exactly the same. It is Caramel Melange. Here is what that looks like right here. It's a nice soft glam. Then I have Blanc Fusion, which is more on the lighter side. Has a little bit of gold, neutrals, very nice. Then I have Cocoa Blend. This one is the darkest out of them. And I have from House Labs the Lady Gaga palette. I actually have two of these, but we only need to see one. This is not an amazing palette. I do like the color story, but they're very hard to work with, very chalky. But I do think they are absolutely stunning colors. I have the Pat McGrath Labs Mothership Mega Celestial Divinity palette. This one is the most buttery, creamy, easy to work with palettes that I actually own. This is beautiful color story, beautiful shimmers, mattes, just absolutely stunning. I have two from Ciate London. This one's from Chloe Morello. Very, very cute. Not really an everyday, but I do love the colors. This one, I love the color story. I think it is just stunning. There's my Ciate. And I have two from Pure, Festival and Festival 2.0. Here is the first Festival. It has a couple glitters, some shimmers, and mattes. Super cute for the summer. The Festival 2.0 has blue, silver, pink, just super cute. Then I have about 6 palettes from Violet Voss. Here is the color story for the Best Life one. It has all the glitter up here. It has some shimmers and mattes down here. And the Best Life 2 is the same concept, but different shades. Violet Voss Pro. There's that. Purple's super cute. And the Violet Voss Essentials Pro Series. Yet to really use this and give it a try. And not too long ago from Boxy, I got the Violet Voss I Love You Forever. It has some naturals, some shimmers, gorgeous greens, Beautiful, beautiful palette. Then I have the Violet Voss Essentials 2. It's more a springy, bright look if that's what you're going for, but you could do a few different things with this. I have one palette from Iconic. You can tell it's nice and dirty from me using it so much. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous color story. It has all the neutrals you could ever look for, and they are very buttery and easy to work with. Then I have a little pile from Morphe. Here is one of the first eyeshadow palettes that I ever owned. It has nice mattes, shimmers, and everything from light to dark. I have the Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette. Here's what this looks like. It is a really, really nice palette. I have used this a bunch of times. I have the Moschino and Sephora palette that looks like a laptop. You can tell I use this quite a bit. And it has like a little color swatch here. It's like a sponge. The Morphe Manny MUA Glam palette. It's super cute. It has all these matte shimmers and 2 highlighters. I have a small Morphe palette. These are all shimmer shades. I have the Morphe James Charles. I have the mini and a full size. But for this, I only took the mini out because they both look the same. But these, the pans are just a little bit smaller. They are absolutely gorgeous. And they're really, really hard to work with. But if you know what you're doing, they are gorgeous on the eyes. And I have the 35C Everyday Chic Morphe palette. I love this palette right here. Another nice summer palette is the 3503 Fierce by Nature. Has a lot of greens, reds, oranges. It has purples, pinks. Definitely the purples brought me into that one. I have one palette from The Balm, Nude Tude. I'm holding on to it just because I like The Balm, but it is not easy to work with. Very chalky. It doesn't last long on the eyes. That's probably gonna have to go on my declutter when I put a declutter video up. Here is a palette from Tarte. It has mascara, eyeliner, a brush, and all of these shades. I have this palette. It looks like this, and it has all these different shades, which is cool. You could pop each out. But they have colors that are mixed. It is just super, super adorable. I have this little hand Tarte. It is like very neutral. I have the Tartist Flirt. Here's what that looks like. I have the finger foils in silver, brown, and blue from Tarte. Super, super gorgeous. I have Tartlet in Bloom, which is very nice, everyday colors. These 3 right here, start with this one, is light to dark, shimmers, and mattes. This one right here has both shimmer and mattes as well, and a little dash of pink. Then I have this one. This is all light shimmers except one darker brown. I have 2 from Jeffree Star. I originally fell in love with this blue color. They're actually easy to work with. I love the formula. Here's his other palette. It has a lot of grays, white, and black. Here's what that looks like here. I have one from another YouTuber, Tarte Beauty. It has glitter, metallic, sequin, and matte. I have one from Vizzy Art, which is very nice, and you can also do eyebrows with it. It has a little gel. I have one, because it's kind of like a dupe, but from C-Color Golden Palette. Here's the color story in here. If you can't tell how much I love ColourPop, I have the new Bambi, like a neutral palette. I have Give It To Me Straight. And it looks like that. I have Blow and Smoke. It is white, silver, grays, and blacks. We have Honey. All these, aren't they gorgeous? Going Coconut, which is one of my
all-time favorites.
It's so dirty because I use it on a daily basis. It has warm browns and it has 3 shimmers in the middle. I recently purchased the Wild Child. Here's what this looks like. I have You Had Me at Hello. Here is That Color Story. Then we have Good as Gold. Here's the inside of that.
A lot of gold.
And then I fell in love with In a Trance. Here's Why.
Purple, purple.
It is an easy tie-dye look. That's Taupe. It is a nice cool round palette. And I have Making Mauves. And I have Yes Please. Give me the summer vibes. And I have a palette Whatever.
This one I stole from my mom.
I told her it accidentally fell in my pocket. And lastly is All That. It's like more of a Valentine feel if you can't tell.
They come out with new palettes all the time that, you know, it's hard to keep up with.
And then let's go to BH Cosmetics. Here is Modern Neutrals, 6 cute shadows. Then I have Midnight. Here are these shades here. I have Desert Oasis. A lot of shimmers and mattes. I have Take Me to Brazil. Look at that. Look how pretty they are.
We have much more to go.
Alright, and on my alter ego, Goddess.
Oh my god, look at the mess I'm making.
I have Canyon. Look how pretty. Temptress. Kind of like a knockoff of the Anastasia. Blooms. Aurora. Then we have Artemis. Look how pretty that is. I love this palette so much. The YouTuber I have from Laura Lee. Nudie Patootie, here that is. Cat's Pajamas. And Slay. I have one from Sephora, the Midnight Wishes. I only keep this because I like the packaging and I think it is cute. It's not good quality by any means. It's very chalky and dry. But I just thought it was adorable, so I had to take it home. I have 3 from Dose of Colors. Here's Pretty Cool Snow Angels. Here's the Pretty Cool. It's just all different brown shades. We have Snow Angels, which has more of like a pink, purple, blue vibe. And we have one from Natasha Denona. I got this one from Boxycharm. One from Kylie Jenner. I have one from Huda Beauty in Lilac. I have one from Laura Mercier. It's a lot of gorgeous shimmers in here. I have Nightingale from Pretty Vulgar. Here's what that looks like. Becca. I have a neutral palette from CoverGirl, True Naked Roses. I have 3 from Maybelline. I have the Soda Pop, the Blushed Nudes, and Total Temptation. I have Pretty Punk by MAC. Here's a crazy color story in this one. So I even have the packaging. I didn't really use this, but maybe once. And I have 3 from Wet n Wild. I think these are really good formulas. I have 3 of the Harry Potter from Ulta Beauty in Ravenclaw. It has your blues and browns. I got Gryffindor, has more of the reds. And I have Slytherin, which has more of the greens and olives. 1 palette from Crown Pro. I love this palette from Impulsive from Melt. Oh, it's so beautiful. Look how pretty that is. I have 2 from I Heart Revolution. The popcorn one has a lot of these shades. And then here, 2 from Ofra. This one, which is more of the grays, is more of highlighters or anything you want to top it on. I just have a basic nude palette from Amazon. Here's what that looks like. I have a Celestial Thunder from Dominique Cosmetics. Here, how pretty that is. I have 1 from Artist Couture in Caliente. Here, it's like very summery. I have 2 from Juvia's Place. I have the Violet by Juvia and the Nubian 2. Here is the violet colors. Here is the other one. 2 from Alamar. I actually got these both from Boxycharm as well. Here's this one. It's so pretty and Spanglish. It looks like this. And from Amazon, it's Aromas. You Can Bake. Got this on Amazon because I thought these were pretty foils and shimmers and glitters. And thank you again to Boxycharm. I got from Hank and Henry Spring Fling. Here's what this one looks like. It got 2 from Essence. The Salute Paris, which looks like this. I fell in love when I saw those colors because it's just an everyday fun palette. And here's the other one with my purples. I have one by Beauty Bakery, Breakfast in Bed. I just think these are absolutely stunning. I had to go buy it. My mom got one in her box, and I said, well, I'm going to get myself one as well. I have one from Butter London. When I tell you, they feel like butter too. I have one from Line Crime. I got my last Boxy. It's Venus. I got from Spoiled Cosmetics, Oh Abby. I thought this packaging and the colors were beautiful. I have one palette in Milani, and I'm not a fan because it is very, very chalky, and you just blend it and it blends right away. You know, I love me some e.l.f. I have a Mad for Matte Summer Breeze. I have the 2 from the Mint Milk collection. The Blue Acai. This one in Berry Bad. This one in Rose Water. This one in Cream and Sugar and Truffles. I have my Naked Urban Decay palettes, the new Wild West. Absolutely love this palette. And one of my all-time, I will never let go, is the Naked Reloaded. Here's what that looks like. I have the Urban Decay Pop Queen 80s in 1993. That's what that one looks like. And here's from the 80s, more bright. And I have Urban Decay Born to Run. It is very, very nice and easy to work with. I have one from OPV, which is from the UK. It's a black-owned brand. Palette is so stunning. I have 3 from Ace Beauty. This one is Nostalgia. Look how beautiful those colors are. I have Quintessential Palette. Here's that story right there. Look how pretty. And I have an Ace Beauty Vintage Dawn. I have one from Physicians Formula. Blockbuster eyeshadow palette for Nostalgia. Only got this palette for the Nostalgia. From Dollar General, I picked up 3 Believe Beauty eyeshadow palettes because the rest of their makeup is amazing. And from Smashbox, look at the front, I have this palette right here from Too Faced. I got the chocolate chip and chocolate bar. Here's what the chocolate chip looks like. Here's the chocolate bar. It has a little bit of matte and shimmer in it.
Both smell like chocolate.
And I have Esmeralda by Beauty Creations from Boxycharm. And there's all of my palettes. Hope you enjoyed today's video. I will see you on Friday with my next video. Stay tuned. Bye.